Hello everyone, and today I'm doing my round 6 tips. Overall, round 5 went pretty good. I got 7 right. Tipped Richmond to win by 20. They won by 86. Tipped West Coast. Tipped the Bulldogs. I had a feeling the Giants would be a chance to win this, but I just went safe and I tipped Sydney, but good win by the Giants. Tipped Port. Tipped Brisbane. I also had a feeling Fremantle would be a chance to win here, but again, I just played it safe and I just went Adelaide, but yeah, Fremantle won, and then Melbourne and Geelong. But yeah, on to round 6, and the first game, I already tipped the Bulldogs by 13. I didn't realize I wasn't recording, but yeah. The reason why Bulldogs by 13 is because right now the Bulldogs are undefeated, 5-0, and Bulldogs have to lose a game eventually, but this week they're versing the Giants. Next week, the Bulldogs are versing Richmond, so I thought that the Giants would win this week and then lose the next week to Richmond, and I thought it would be a pretty close one here, so I tipped the Bulldogs by 12 points against the Giants. The next game, Geelong and West Coast, should be a pretty good game. Jeremy Cameron will be playing, it's been confirmed, so yeah, that should be good to see, but Geelong are playing so bad right now, I don't know if I want to tip them. And have a look at the bets, they're like pretty close to even. And Jeremy Cameron coming in isn't going to be like night and day difference between the way that Geelong were playing in their first 5 matches, but it'll be a boost, I guess you could say. But West Coast are playing alright, you know. Geelong and West Coast have the same amount of wins, but it's that GMHBA. This is a close one. This is going to be a big game. I have no idea who's going to win, to be honest. I'll say West Coast will probably win it. Just a guess, but because I'm a Geelong supporter, I'll just tip West Coast because it'll probably be a 50-50 game, and if I tip West Coast and West Coast win, then at least I get the tip right, but if Geelong win and I get the tip wrong, then at least Geelong win, I guess. I'll just tip West Coast. Gold Coast and Sydney at MedCon. I'll tip Gold Coast for this one, just because they're playing pretty good. Carlton and Brisbane at Marvel. We'll go Brisbane. They should win this game. Melbourne and Richmond at the MCG. This should be a big game because Melbourne are undefeated. Yeah, Melbourne are undefeated still. But this game will probably be their first loss. Maybe not. I'd rather Melbourne win, but this game will probably be their first loss. Who knows? Might not be, but I'll say Richmond will win. Fremantle and North. We'll just say Fremantle. Oh, don't worry about that. North Melbourne, though, will win a game eventually, but yeah, Fremantle, considering that they just beat Adelaide at Adelaide Oval, they'll probably beat North at their home ground. Hawthorn and Adelaide at in Tasmania. Hawthorn aren't doing that great this season. Yeah, they're 1-4. Adelaide are doing alright, but they just lost to Fremantle at home. So I don't know if I have the confidence to tip them here, but so far I've just tipped favourites, or apart from this one, but this game's 50-50. And in round 5 I tipped just favourites and didn't get them all right, obviously. So I'll say Adelaide will bounce back here and beat Hawthorn. I'll say Adelaide will win. Another big game, Collingwood and Essendon. Both these teams are 1-4. There's been rumours going around saying that what's his name? I forgot his name. Nathan Buckley is like gonna be fired, but I don't think he will get sacked. Same thing, but I don't think he is gonna get sacked. But Collingwood need to win this, as do Essendon. But I'll say Collingwood will bounce back in this game. Essendon can win this game. It's been a while since Essendon last beat Collingwood, but I'll say Collingwood will just win it again. And Port will most likely beat St Kilda. Save? Okay. So yeah, I've gone with a lot of away teams. Jeez. Anyway, let's do the gauntlet. So round Round 5? Yeah, I tipped Geelong, that's right, round 6. So I tipped Geelong before. Not really sure who to tip this time. I should probably tip like an average team, like not a good team, not a bad team. I'll probably tip like an average team. I reckon this is a good time to tip Fremantle actually, because they're not like one of the best, but they're not one of the worst. But they're against North Melbourne, and North Melbourne are right now the worst. So I'll tip Fremantle. So I reckon this is a pretty good choice for this round. I could tip like any other team, like Richmond, if I wanted, but because again, you shouldn't tip the best teams every round, because then you'll eventually have to tip a bad team. I reckon this is a good time to tip Fremantle because they're against North Melbourne. So yeah, I'll tip Fremantle. Back to the tipping though. Do I want to change anything? I reckon the Bulldogs will probably win this. I don't know about this one. This is 50-50. I'm just tipping West Coast just because. Tipping Sydney here, they'll probably win this. Brisbane will probably win. Richmond will most likely win, but Melbourne, it's obviously not impossible. Fremantle will most likely win. I'm surprised that majority of the people are tipping Hawthorn, considering that they're 1-4. It's being played in Tasmania though. Maybe Adelaide just don't have a good record there. I'll stick with Adelaide though. And I'll stick with Collingwood, yeah. Will Essendon win? Possibly, but I'll just stick with Collingwood. And I'll stick with Port. So yeah, that's our tips. So yeah, let's hopefully get 9 out of 9 this time. Every single round so far, I've either gotten 6 or 7 right. In round 1, I got 6. Round 2, I got 7. Round 3, I got 6. Round 4, I got 7. And round 5, I got 7. So let's see if we can maybe get 8 this time, hopefully. But yeah, see you in the next one. Goodbye.